my drinks down in the club. I always keep that shit on top. My piece flashed like a disco ball. I dance like I don't give a fuck. I flush my drinks down in the club. I always keep that shit on top. My piece flashed like a disco ball. I dance like I don't give a fuck. If it's me that you need, you miss me here, though I don't pick up the call. It's been falling, I've been stalling for weeks. The stars are pretty when the sky falls. Won't you come outside? I can be right by the end of the fall. Can we dance tonight? We're gonna be alright. Water side, can you rock me like a line? It's a water side for you, baby. Water side, can you rock me like a line?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a little jam to get you into a good Friday groove, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I liked it. I picked it. Therefore, we are playing it because it's a good Friday for everybody, including myself. It's Friday. An end to a what seems to be never-ending week. Welcome everybody to another great, fantastic show. Of course, I am your host, and I will be there in just 1 second. Keep your shirts on as I have to drink my coffee. I need to take a sip. It was much needed. I was actually answering some responses on my phone, so I don't apologize. I'm kidding. All right, what have we got going on here? Welcome, everybody. Tonight is Members Highlight. So, what that means is we wanted to do something unique for next Friday, because next Friday is the, let me see, boom, 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 boom. Pick one members plot. Now, I've already picked my member who I'm going to plot. I haven't picked her song yet, but I've already picked my gang member. I know most of you have. I'm excited to see what each one chooses. No vodka, no. It's my apple whiskey. It's my once a week glass. Judy, hello. It's I have to ice it down. It's very good, very refreshing, but you must drink it slowly. So next Friday is members plot, and I'll tell you who I picked, but I won't tell it a song. I picked Belle. Belle is my gang member that I picked. So I haven't really looked at the list to see what everybody else picked, but I will get there. You guys can put in whoever you wanted to pick, obviously. But I'm not going to put her song in just yet because I have two songs, Belle, that I am deciding on for you. So it's a toss-up. I got to flip a coin. Each one I think you'll do very well with. It's within your wheelhouse, I think. And I think you're going to knock it out of the park. So, yeah, Judy, no, haha, sure, it is. You have wine. Oh, you have wine glasses? Yeah, actually got these, John, believe it or not, at a yard sale. I don't know. I love yard sales and when people throw crap on the side of the road. I'm the guy that drives by and picks through your trash. I'm kidding. No, if I see something that I like, or that I can refurbish or make look pretty, that's what I do. And with that being said, Right, Bill? Aren't they awesome? Yeah. I tell you what's even better. Go to the after yard sale when all the yard sale's done. They can't sell everything, and then they put it to the curb for free. Here's the irony of that, though, what I found. If I want to get rid of something, I don't put for sale on it, right? I'm sorry. If I want to get rid of something, then what I'll do is I'll put for sale, say like $5 or $10 or whatever, right? And I notice that somebody will take it if I leave it out. The reason for that is they think that there's value to it, which is fine. I don't care if they take it. But if I don't put a price on it, then they assume it's junk, so nobody takes it. I've noticed that they will, take it if it has a cost or a value to it in their mind, so they take it. Try that if you want to get rid of something that you think is worthless to you. Just put a price to it, and you'll be surprised. Somebody will take it. Okay, let me just get rid of... I got a couple messages I have to get rid of because they keep popping up on my phone. I apologize, guys. It's very distracting. Here we go. Okay. Now, hi, Cindy. How are you doing? Actually, Cindy, I just received your email. Let me see. Cindy. Yep, Cindy, I will, or one of the team will respond to you. Just received your email. We definitely will get back to you after the show, okay? So, hold tight. Not ignoring you, I promise. How was everybody's week, by the way? Did everybody have a nice week? The 3 wise ones and 1 pissed off one. Huh? What are you talking about? About 3 wise ones and 1 pissed off one. I must be missing some translation there in the middle. I don't understand how you guys are talking about. The monkeys. I'm still not following because I must have missed it, but that's okay. And, as I was going through things, right, for tonight's show, like I always do, and my eclectic brain starts to think, I come up with another cool event. It can be just as good as this one, but probably a little bit better, right? And I'll explain that later on. I know the team's going to hate me for this because I haven't even told them. It was happening when I was doing all of the videos and whatnot and everything. But I just come up with it, and I said, this would be cool to do as well, because we want to be different. We want to have some cool events for you guys and do things a little bit out of the box, which is what I do here. So I'll explain that to you a little bit later on. And tonight, we figured that we wanted to feature the members, especially those who are participating in the Pick One Members plot. The reason for that is we want everybody to hear what everybody sounds like, right? So if you haven't picked the song for the person that you chose, tonight would be a good night to pay attention, to listen to how they sing, their styles, and then it will give you a better understanding as to how you go about choosing the song for whomever you picked, right? So we kind of wanted to highlight the members a little bit more tonight and give everybody that little edge. Now, see, I don't need it because I know how everybody sings. I know their styles. So I, Denny Cool, don't need it. But, Belle, did you pick me? I'm curious. I could have sworn I seen that I was your pick. Yeah, we do have quite a few caregivers in here, don't we? Caregivers are a special breed. I did it for family and stuff, and I'll tell you, when you're doing it for a stranger or something like that, it's tough. It's very, very tough. he's off. Oh, all right. John's gonna list the picks. Cool. I want to see who picked who. I'm excited. I want to see. All right. I'm a caregiver. I give care all the time to everybody, so I should be considered a caregiver. And then what I did was I went through and I found some really cool music organizations or foundations that I wanted to share with you guys. I have them on here. A few or most are about kids and music and keeping music alive and everything else like that. So I'm going to share those and talk a little bit about them. I've reached out to them. I already had several reach back. We're trying to partner up with them and help them spread their cause and goals and vice versa. But a lot of them are good because they have these outreach programs, especially for the youth, and a lot of states and towns and counties don't have the means or whatever to really get music to kids, and it could be adults, doesn't matter, but they don't really have the means, right? And a lot of them don't have the reach that they need. We do. So we're going to see if we can partner up with them. I want to try to get some interviews with some of these organizers and see what their message is. Talk to them, see where they're coming from, and maybe partner up with them. I think that'd be really, really fun because we have some great caring members here that I know would go to their sites and all that stuff. So okay. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Lewis must pick a song for Cindy to sing, and it must be by tonight. Yes, Cindy will have all week to learn it, and it will be on next show. Yep, good highlight, John. So yeah, your song has to be picked, sent in tonight, because you want that person to learn that song. You want to give them that advantage of the week to learn it, whatever song you're picking. All right, so they will have that week to study and learn that song, because it could be a little bit out of their range or whatever, but you want to give them that fair advantage. So I think that's what you were emailing, Cindy. I'm not sure. I haven't read the entirety of it. But nonetheless, and I also, a few of you had requested last time, I featured my mom. So what I did was, when my mom came over a long time ago, her and I did some recordings. And there's two songs that I chose. And I'm going to play them for you because they're bloopers. And we had a good time. Right? We had a really, really good time. Just her and I laughing. My mom messed up quite a bit, but it's all in fun. So I want to share that with everybody. I just thought that you guys might, like seeing that. A lot of laughing, good times. But before we get to all that fun stuff, let's go. Let me see here. What's Dennis saying? I had someone approach me after I did a song, a cappella, in a restaurant for a group of ladies. Good for you, Den. She asked me to sing for parties in hospice. Den, that's awesome. I hope you follow through with that. Don't be nervous. You'll do great. You have a nice personality. And that is truly an honor. So good for you, man. I love hearing stuff like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, John, did you put that list up? I want to see. Yeah, isn't that nice, Belle? Sing to your patients. Everybody here gets such a great heart. You guys really do. The last couple of days. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Bella picked Denny, and he will have to sing. Oh, Belle! I knew it. And I thought it was going to be Matt that picked me, but it was you. All right, Belle. You picked me to sing "Beat It." by MJ. Okay. Cool. You know, Connie, that's what it's all about. Trying, having fun. Belle just threw me under the steamroller. That's okay. You know what? I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to do it. I'm going to beat it with Michael Jackson. And it's going to be a hit. Don't worry, Belle. I'm not going to, get revenge in that way. Because I told you I have two that I've already chose. I have to flip heads or tails to see which one I want to give you. But you'll know before the end of the night because I've got to give you time to study it. And I actually told you a while back what I wanted you to sing. So you have a little bit of an idea ski. It'll be good though. You'll like it. Hiya, Cat. Alright, so let's get the show kicking off with our first member highlight here. And speaking of Belle, aka Gypsy Angel. Hey, you guys remember that song? What song? Bev picked Connie to sing Papa. Can You Hear Me by plus tax Barbara Streisand. Okay, Connie, you can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, first off, ladies and gentlemen, here is one of our gang members. Speaking of, this is Belle, aka Gypsy Angel, and Belle, you are singing Jackie Blue by the Ozark Mountain Deer Devils. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Belle.
Jackie Blue lives her life from inside of a room. Hard to smile when she's wearing a frown. Ooh, Jackie, you're not so down. You like your life in a freeform style. You take an inch, but you love a mile. There never seems to be quite enough. Floating around to feel your loving cup. Ooh, 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 Jackie Blue. What's a game, girl, if you never lose? Ask a winner and you'll probably find. Ooh, Jackie, they've lost it sometime. Don't try to tell me that you're not aware of what you're doing and that you don't care. You say it's easy, just a natural thing, like playing music but you never sing. Ooh, 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 Jackie Blue, making wishes that never come true, going places where you've never been. Ooh, Jackie, you're going again. Jackie Blue lives her life from inside of her room. Makes you think that her life is a drag. Ooh, Jackie, what fun you have had. Ooh, Jackie. Ooh, Jackie. Ooh, Jackie. get
Yeah, that's Belle, ladies and gentlemen, aka Gypsy Angel, right there. Jackie Blue, Ozark Mountain Deer Devils. If I happen to mess up, by the way, guys, bear with me. My system, again, updated, and it's all new instrument panel. So I'm kind of getting used to the face of it. Like everything changed. The preference is still the same, but it all changed on me, so it looks like a different control panel. So I apologize. But that was Belle, one of our gang members, doing a beautiful job. And Belle, so I'll tell you the two artists that I'm twin crossing, okay? Just so you have a heads up, all right? But and I'll probably tell you the song before the end of the show. The first artist that I'm thinking of is Leanne Rimes, and then the second artist I'm kind of tossing around. It's a choice between both of these artists that each have an awesome song I love. The second artist is Christina Aguilera. So it's between Leanne and Christina, which I haven't decided yet. So just to give you a little heads up, Belle, it's one of those two female artists. All right, so I will let you know the song of the artist before the end of the show, in all fairness, which I think, honestly, you will nail either one of those out of the park. And I got to say this. When I was recording each one of your videos tonight, every single one of you brought on your A game, and I got to tell you that, you know, you guys all brought on very powerful chords in your recordings. Every single one of you was crisp, strong, a lot of good vibrato in there. Very, very powerful notes tonight. So, good job on all of you. I don't know if you guys did that intentionally or not, but everybody just top notch tonight. So, very nice. Did somebody just arrive here? I think that was Wanda. Wanda? Yes, it was. Hi, Wanda. I think. Yeah. ATM. I'm using somebody ATM. See, now, just because you said you would love to try Leanne Rimes, I might not pick her. I'm only kidding. But I'm leaning more towards her, though, Belle. But I don't know. Each one does a really good song that I love. So I'll have to see before the end of the night what my brain conceives. Nonetheless, let's move on to our second highlight here. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, okay. This next gentleman, I think this is the one. Let's see. I took a note. Yeah, this is him. So, this gentleman here, I'm going to put it right up here for you guys. I was, to say the least, I was captivated by just the wisdom in his singing. Just, I don't even know if I'm describing it correctly, but Tony, when I was listening to you sing, it just mesmerized me. And you guys will see why in a moment. But I was really captivated. And I was trying to picture when he was younger, you know, the power range he must have had or was able to do. And I'm not saying he can't do it now, but I can only imagine, you know, some of the things he may have been doing. And I'd like to find out, Tony, more about what you did musically in your life. But anyways, this next gentleman is singing a very beautiful song, one of my faves. And this is Tony, a.k.a. Tony from Luton. Over the Rainbow. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wake up and rub my eyes, and in that land beyond the skies you'll find me. I'll be a laughing daffodil and leave the silly cares that fill my mind.
That is Tony, ladies and gentlemen, right there, Over the Rainbow. Yeah, you kind of get the point that I was making before I featured that. That's Tony from Luton. Yeah, beautiful voice, man. Just very distinguished, I think. A lot of emotion. You know, I love that strong vibrato. And again, when I listen to him, I kind of picture what he did. I think somebody mentioned, John, I don't know if it was you, mentioned that he was a professional. You could definitely tell that he had a lot of vocal experience, especially the way he was doing his vibrato and his breathing and everything. Very strong. Tony, I don't know if you're watching or not, my friend, but nice job. And yeah, Judy, no worries. Judy is having testicle issues. Oh, Lord. Technical issues. She dropped out. She'll be back. Oh, man. Been a long week, baby. A long week. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what GB means. Good boy? Yeah, Bill, I know. It's that's why I corrected myself. I mean, bad enough I make a mockery of myself live. Oh, and yeah, so Belle, I did decide. So your pick is definitely. I thought of it because the other one is kind of risky. So I didn't want, even though I love it, but you'd probably have to change it up a bit. So I didn't want to do that to you. But Belle, you will be singing LeAnn Rimes' Blue. That is one of my all-time favorites. So LeAnn Rimes' Blue. All right, so get a crack-a-lackin' on that. I know you can do it. You'll knock it right out of the park. So Belle, that is my song choice for you. Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing that. I know you'll nail it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to our next artiste, let me see here. All right, so again, this is one of the many bloopers that my mom and I did, and I wanted to feature this. Again, it's just my mom and I having fun, just rehearsing and stuff like that. And this was probably about a month before my mom got really, really sick. So I'm glad I had that opportunity to spend some time with her. But, so this is Claire. And I think if I wrote this down, there's two of them. But, yeah, you'll hear her messing up quite a bit. But anyways, this is her attempt. I think this is like take 4 or take 5. But this is her attempt at singing Walking After Midnight. I think by Patsy Cline, yeah. So here is Claire Lee.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stop to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I'm go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere a-walking after midnight, searching for me. I start to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe it's telling the third tinkle. Night winds with.
Yeah, that's blooper 1 alternate take. Yeah, it was years since she picked up a microphone. My mom used to tour professionally, but yeah, there was quite a few of those actually. So I chose the best ones that I could find. I have quite a few recordings of her and I, but yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, my mom, you know, to that day, I mean, she very, very powerful vocals. But believe it or not, a lot of people would think that because, you know, well, those who know me, my family is musically inclined. Everybody either sings or plays an instrument. the funny thing is that I got my inspiration from, you know, my mom, my uncles, and things like that, but none of them sat me down and taught me how to sing. See, I would listen. I'd go to their rehearsals or their shows or whatever, or listen to tapes at the time or records, and I taught myself. So none of them actually taught me how to sing. They just said, well, you'll figure it out. And I did, but, you know, interesting, because just because you come from a music background doesn't necessarily mean you can sing. And I think a lot of people assume that. And then there are some families that can't hold a note in a bucket, but yet they have a sibling or child or whatever that just, you know, sings the world, right? So that's that little backstory right there. But that was Claire Lee. She's doing a little bit better now. I can actually go up and see her this weekend, speaking of. But thank you guys for the nice warm comments. All right, so up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have, let me see. Hey, Connie, did you pick anybody yet? They got, yeah. See, there you go, Wanda. There you go. Now, I was just curious if Connie had picked anybody. Oh, you with Bev? Oh, does Bev already know her song? Oh, that's right. Bev gave you your song, right? Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. Well, Connie. Oh, Connie has Bev. Bev has Connie. Gotcha. All right. Well, Connie, speaking of, here you are, and you are singing It Was a Very Good Year by Frank Sinatra. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is gang member Connie.
When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green when I was 17. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stairs with all that perfumed hair, and it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded cold-blooded girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines, their chauffeurs would drive. When I was 35.
That is Connie, ladies and gentlemen, right there. It was a very good year. That's by Frank Sinatra. And yeah, Connie is another one that has that very strong vibrato, very controlled. And again, this is why I was saying earlier that just in tonight's lineup, the power that each one of you have, well, the songs that you chose really display your vocal abilities. That's why it's really, really cool. If you haven't picked a song for your artist, you know, tonight's a good night to really listen and tune in to how they sing. Yeah, they do, right? And sometimes that angers me. You know, sometimes, like John, for instance, I'll hear him sing a song, and I'll go to sing it, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not singing that. No way. But, you know, people can make songs look easy. And Dennis, yes, to answer your question, I think John did. So, technically, right, because I picked Belle first, right, if Belle wanted to wait, I don't have to sing my song until the 8th or the following week after, right? Because then we would have literally 20 songs. If we have 10 artists times 2, that's 20 songs in one night, which is a lot. So it's a 2-week stretch where whoever gets picked first, right, the picker, they have, whoever they pick is next week's show. Then that person that revenged that person gets on the next week show, so on and so forth. So that's kind of how that works. Which, you know, we wanted to break it up because we didn't want to cram 20 songs into one night. That literally be a 3-hour show. And, you know, so we wanted to break it up for you guys. Make it a little more fun. And all that jazz. Hey, you guys ever hear that expression? Yeah, John did a chart. He did a really nice chart. He sent it out to everybody. Just check out the chart. Pretty self-explanatory on there. I believe the ones in green, if there's any available, are the ones in red are already taken up. And then it shows who picked who and vice versa. All right. Yep, it's in the email. Okay, cool. So that's how we kind of did it. Somebody said this expression to me today. Now, I've heard it all my life. But today, for some reason, I don't know, it just jarred me to the point where I'm like, how does one know what, when you say something to somebody, like, how do they know what that feels like? Like, somebody said, you know, it's hotter than a pig's ass. And I really thought to myself, how do they know how hot a pig's ass really is? Like, you know, when someone said it tastes like crap. How do you know what it tastes like? I know they're just sayings or whatever, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you hear it for so long and you just kind of blow it off because it's so repetitive. But for some reason, it just stuck with me, and I thought about it. I'm like, well, how do you know how hot it is? And he had no answer. He's like, well, I mean, it's got to be hot, right? I'm like, well, I don't know. I've never felt it. I have no idea. So how do you know? Can anybody explain that? Like, can anybody answer that for me? Maybe somebody knows. I don't know. Like, what's the temperature? Is it like 104 or something like that? I don't know. I just, you know, I know it sounds bizarre, right? But think about that. When somebody makes a statement like that to you, ask them, Straight out, how do you know? If somebody tells you to go eat crap, or it tastes like crap, right? Ask them, what does it taste like? And how do you know what it tastes like? You know what I mean? Just a little off-the-wall thing out there, guys. I just, I don't know. I just think of things like that sometimes. But for some reason, it stuck with me today. I don't know why. Maybe somebody could answer that and just tell me how hot a pig's ass is. You never heard that, Cat? Really? Okay. Huh. What does that say? John, I wish that was the case. I really do. I think it's the opposite. I don't have enough time on my hands. Therefore, lunacy starts kicking in, right? And I think when you get beyond the point of exhaustion, you become lunified, right? So I think that's the extremity I'm at now, is I'm lunified. Is lunified a word? If not, copyright that for me, please. That's one of my other words we can add. Lunified. Anyways, this gang member right here, ladies and gentlemen, let me see. And don't forget, guys, we just got over our 2-week run, and I know many of you have, of a consistent day in, day out heat wave, 90 plus degrees. So maybe I'm a little sun cuckoo, who knows. But this is Wanda, aka Summer Sky. What? Summer Skies? Sorry, Wanda, it's a little small. My screen's way back there, hon. But, Wanda, you are singing From This Moment. Ooh, pretty song. By Shania Twain. And again, perfect example of some strong vocals tonight from all of you. So here is Wanda, ladies and gentlemen. Very beautiful song, by the way. Take it away, Wanda.
From this moment, life has begun. From this moment, you are the one. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment on, from this moment, I have been blessed. I live only for your happiness and for your love. I give my last breath. From this moment on, I give my hand to you with all my heart. I can't wait to live my life with you. I can't wait to start. You and I will never be apart. My dreams came true because of you. From this moment, as long as I live, I will love you. I promise you this, there is nothing I wouldn't give. From this moment on. You're the reason I believe in love, and you're the answer to my prayers from up above. All we need is just the two of us. my dreams came true because of you. From this moment.
Wanda, ladies and gentlemen, From This Moment by Shania Twain. Again, another strong vocal right there. If all you did like this, one group song, like an orchestrated song, whatever they call it, orchestra, something, you guys would nail it. A lot of maturity in the voices I'm hearing tonight. Not that you guys don't have that or haven't, but for some reason the songs that you guys are singing tonight in particular are really showing a lot of that power that you guys have. So Wanda, very nice, beautiful job, very nice. And yep, I see a lot of angle T's there in the toolbox. Actually, I've seen 2 angle T's. So I'm assuming your husband does some type of carpentry. But no, tell him, display his tools, right? Let him be a man, hang his stuff. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to see some tools, I'll show you my tool shed. That was Wanda, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this, let me see here. Oh, Jude, you back on? All right, back on to harass me. We had the who, what now, John? So they, yeah, well, hey, I haven't grown up yet, man. I don't want to mentally. Physically, yeah. Do you guys ever have that happen? And maybe you haven't. I don't know. Maybe you're a rarity. But sometimes you wake up and, you feel like you're so much younger in your mind, right? And you go out and you do something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're just in a fantastic mood, or maybe just that day you're not having any ailments, whatever it is. But in your mind, you're feeling vibrant, right? Youthful, young, just vibracious. And then you go out and you do something that you typically wouldn't do. It doesn't have to be strenuous, but something out of the normal. And then the following day you realize that physically your body catches up and says, hey, stupid, we can't do what we used to do anymore. But your mind doesn't think that way. Your mind refuses to accept that, and some do have limitations, that either you have limitations or maybe it's age or whatever the situation is. But in our minds, right, sometimes we think that we can do more than what we're capable of doing. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm like that every day. I push myself to the extreme all the time. But then sometimes you end up paying for it, right? So I always say push your limits to what you can. Obviously, be safe about it, but nothing wrong with it. This week was actually one of those weeks where my brain just felt like I was in my 20s again. It was actually a pretty good feeling. So this is what I did. I took some time. I want to share this with you guys right here. All right, I'm going to go on here, and this is called Save the Music. All right, I'm going to let it scroll down so you guys will be able to see it. But this is one organization that I contacted. I heard back, like I said, from a couple of them. But these guys are pretty cool right here. They do some really, really good things. And as you can see, it will scroll a little bit better. Like I said, new controls. I'm getting used to them. I apologize. There we go. This one's a little bit faster for some reason. But what's interesting is when you go to these sites, guys, right? Yeah, that one's going a little fast. I don't know why. But when you go to these websites, you can see the impact that they have on helping the youth, helping their communities. And I found several of them. And like I said, I reached out to them. Several of them, you can partner up with them. So that's what I did. I had to fill out a bunch of information, who we are, what we do. I know that one of them is currently checking us out. I said that I would be mentioning them tonight. So I think it's a really good thing. A lot of us don't have a lot of these organizations within our communities, right? So if you go online and search and you're interested in helping out, you know, for whether it's the youth, it could be the elderly, it could be the you know, physically challenged, whatever it is, there's a ton of them out there. But make sure to do your homework. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of scams out there, so try to find ones that, you know, do your research on them first if you chose to donate or whatnot, all right? But I love doing stuff like that, and I think it's awesome that people actually do that. And it's all volunteer time, you know, everybody just donates their time to help out, to keep music going. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, this is Richard. Richard, you are singing Auctioneer. Now, props to you, man, because I don't know how you mumbled this one off. I probably wouldn't be able to do this. I would like to try it for fun, Richard, but I'm going to tell you something. I probably wouldn't be able to do it, but you nailed it. So, listen to Richard singing The Auctioneer. Here he is.
Hey, well, alright, so here we go there. What are you gonna get for 'em? I have 20 now, 25. Who'll give me 30 now, 50 now, 40 now, 45? There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his mom when she told him that he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, then pretty soon you'd find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand and listen carefully, then pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's do or die, I've got to learn that auction cry, gotta make my mark and be an auctioneer. $25 bid now, $30, 30, will you give me $30, $30, who bid a 30, who bid a $30 bid? $30 bid now, 35, will you give me 35, make it 35, bid a 45, who bid a $35 bid? As time went on, he did his best, and all could see he didn't jest, he practiced calling bids both night and day. His pap find him behind the barn, just working up an awful storm as he tried to imitate the auctioneer. Then his pap said, son, we just can't stand to have a mediocre man sell things at auction. Use an ORGNAIC. I'll send you off to auction school, and then you'll be nobody's fool. You can take your place among the best. $35 bid now, $40, 40, will you give me 40, make it 40 bid now, $40, who will give 40, who will bid a $40 bid? $40 bid now, 45, will you give me 45, make it 45, bid a 45, who would have bid it at a $45 bid? So from that boy who went to school, there grew a man who played it cool. He came back home a full-fledged auctioneer. Then the people came from miles around just to hear him make that rhythmic sound that filled their hearts with such a happy cheer. His fame spread out from shore to shore, he had all he could do and more, had to buy a plane to get around. Now he's tops in all the land, let's pause and give that man a hand. He's the best of all the auctioneers. $45 bid now, $50, 50, will you give me 50, make it $50, $50, who will get a 50, who will get a $50 bid? $50 bid now, 55, will you give me 55, make it 55, bid a 55, sold that hog for a $50 bid. Hey, well, all right, sir, open the gate and let them out and walk 'em, boys. Here we come along, number 29, and what are you going to give for 'em? I got 25 now, 35 now, 50 now, 50 now, 50 now, we'll give you 60 now, 60 now, 60 now, 75 now, 85 now, 95 now, 95. Sold!
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Richard. Auctioneer, Richard, nice job on that. I just would have went auctioneer, right? That's how I would have did that. I think that you have to have a I don't know, a nursery rhyme tongue or something like that to be able to sing it like that fast. Because I've heard actual auctioneers when I was younger, and singing it like that and then being on time and saying it word for word, that's tough, man. That's really tough, and to sound good doing it. So that was quite interesting. Nice job, Richard. That's awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I would attempt it, joking around, having fun, but there's no way I'd be able to lay a track down and call it a take. It just wouldn't happen. Yeah, that'd be my Denlish singing. Yeah, absolutely. Auctioneer. Thank you. That's what I did. Oh, man. I tell you, some of the songs, though, when you think, and you hear some of these songs, right, that back when they, released some one-hit wonders or whatever, but the creativity of being able to just sit down and write these songs. I can write lyrics. I wrote a bunch of songs. I just can't write the music to it. I just never gave it study. But for people to actually write the songs, come up with the lyrics, all that stuff, then write the music, compose everything, make it sound the way it sounds, so what we hear, it just blows my mind. And then you listen to some of the songs that were written, you're like, who thinks of this stuff, right? Like, look at what's his name? Weird Al Yankovic. What the hell's his name? Yeah, Weird Al. I don't know. That guy's got like a peanut loose or something. Who thinks of that? And he makes a career out of it, right? The guy makes a full-fledged career out of mocking songs and just twisting the words. I don't know. Maybe that's what we should have did. That was good though, Richard. Nice job, buddy. Thank you. Whoa, what happened here? Something happened here. Why are we not on? Okay, what's going on? I don't know what happened to my show. Everything just went blank. Did we lose internet? No, I don't think so. There you guys are. Okay, that was weird. Hey, did you guys lose video on your end? Really? Because I literally, my whole screen just went blank. And it was just black. Like, everything got knocked down. I could only see my software screen. And everything on my screen, like, the whole thing just shut down. So I thought I may have lost internet or something. But I could see my software screen. I couldn't see you guys. I literally had to just restart my the whole channel. Weird. Okay, well, we're on, so that's good. All right, let me see here. That's kind of freaky. Yeah, no, I wish it was vodka that did that. I don't drink vodka. I can't drink vodka, but okay. Yeah, that's so weird because I pasted that in there before it went dark. Anyways, this is Argent, aka John and Chris. This is a duet, and John, you guys are doing Anywhere Away From Here. And Rag and Bone Man in Pink. Am I reading that right? Rag and Bone Man in Pink. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, Argent and Dids Chris, aka John, Anywhere Away From Here. Here we go. And having fun doing this. Let me just find it. Let me pull it up for you guys. Here we go. Here's Argent and Chris, ladies and gentlemen.
Wild and running Fearlessness is burning bright. We knew nothing, 'cause out of sight is out of mind. Before we ever learned the fear of being bold, before we ever were afraid of the unknown. When the lights go up, I don't think I told you, I don't think I told you that I feel out of place. Pull me underground. Don't know if you notice, sometimes I close my eyes and dream I'm somewhere else. Anywhere away from here, anywhere away from here, anywhere away from here.
We sold our souls and lost control with more doubt than hope. Glass half empty and discontented from growing old. Through all the failed attempts to try to belong, I overthink the obvious when I'm alone. But when the lights go up, I don't think I told you, I don't think I told you that I feel out of place. Pull me underground. Don't know if you notice, sometimes I close my eyes and I dream I'm somewhere else. Anywhere away from here, anywhere away from here, anywhere away from here. Oh, when I close my eyes, oh, when I close my eyes, ooh, I wish I could disappear.
John and Chris, ladies and gentlemen, I've never heard that song either. Chris, first time, I believe. Beautiful job. John was okay. I think you carried him throughout that song, to be perfectly honest with you. But beautiful voice. I think Chris was a first time feature here. John, isn't she? Did we feature her before? I don't recall. Maybe we did a while back, but second? Okay. Both of you, seriously, beautiful job. Very nice. Yeah, John is, again, he's another one that, can pretty much harmonize and just duet with anybody. I think Matt once said it, John can sing the phone book. It's nice to have that range, isn't it? I wouldn't know. Must have been a vodka in me. I don't know why guys think I drink vodka. I can't drink vodka. Judy says it all the time. I don't drink vodka. I tried that crap when I was younger. That and tequila. And I will never, ever drink that crap again. I'm not a drinker to begin with. Just my Tennessee whiskey once a week with you guys. And that's it. Matter of fact, my son months ago brought over, some beer or whatever and stuff, and still sitting in the fridge untouched. I just, If I want a beer, it has to be a thick ale, something like Bass Ale, right? Like a real thick, dark ale. That's what I like. A little salt and pepper on it. Good stuff. You guys should try it sometime. Oh, you guys should come to New England, I'm telling you. We have, any of you guys ever had New England lobster? Maine lobster? we have it here. Vodka good for cleaning. Yeah, you can clean your toilet. You can clean battery acid with it. And if you drink it, I'm sure you can clean, you know, a lot of things, Bev. But not for me. Yeah, John, same here. It's, you know, I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for me, right? To be perfectly honest with you. Even on a hot day, well, John, you know, I mean, I drink about 2 gallons of water per day on average. As a matter of fact, I get 2 empties sitting right there of gallons, but I love water. I drink more of that than I do anything else. Anyways, this is Ma Bev, ladies and gentlemen, a.k.a. Bev. And, Bev, you are singing Love Will Survive by Barbara Streisand. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's Ma Bev, Love Will Survive by Barbara. For some reason, I can't say Barbara. Barbara Streisand. It's been a long week, man. It's been a long week. Here is Bev, ladies and gentlemen.
Until I find you and walk beside you, until we face every heartache together, I'll keep believing, feel your breathing, hear your cries with every season of sorrow. Somehow our love survives. As nights grew longer, our prayers grew stronger, and in the darkness we kept hope alive. We made a promise that love will survive. And in our dreams we are running from shadows, leaving behind the tears and the ghosts. Until I'm near you, somehow I'll hear you. Your voice will echo inside me forever. And in our dreams we are running from shadows, leaving behind the tears and the ghosts. Oh, years were taken, our spirits shaken, but in the darkness we kept hope alive. We made a promise that love will survive.
Ma Bev, ladies and gentlemen, with that haunting sound. She always has a way, certain songs, right, of delivering, and I agree. The forest background, right, you can kind of picture yourself in the forest with this eerily sound and the sound, right? You kind of like you see in the movies. And then out comes Bev singing. You're surrounded by darkness and nothing but forestry in front of you. And there's Bev singing that hauntingly beautiful song. Nice job, hon. Very beautiful. Yeah, do you see those movies where they get that creepy child, like all those kids? Ah, that freaks me out. That, I don't know what it is about that sound. When I was younger, my sister woke my brother and I up to watch The Exorcist with her, and I never watched that movie again, ever, ever, ever. To this day, I want to punch my sister in the face for doing that. Bev, good job there. Very, very beautiful. Okay, so what do we have up next? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see. Dennis. Ooh, Dennis, you are singing We Belong Together, and I think this is Dennis Shepard duetting with Dennis Shepard. All right, so Dennis, here you are with Dennis. He's doing a pretty good job with this. All right, then let me just pull you up here on, and again, my control's a little funky. That's why sometimes you see the larger screen and I gotta shrink it down. It's all twisted. But then, here you go, my friend. Take it away.
You're mine, and we belong together. Yes, we belong together for eternity. You're mine, your lips belong to me. Yes, they belong to only me for eternity. You're mine, my baby, and you'll always be. I swear by everything I own, you'll always, always be mine. You're mine, and we belong together. Yes, we belong together for eternity. Eternity.
Yeah, that's Dennis, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I have my glasses on upside down to seeing if anybody paid attention. And you guys actually did. And no, Judy, I'm not jacked up. That'd be impossible off a thimbleful of Tennessee whiskey. But that was Dennis. And then I like that old antique picture frame that you did around yourself. I think that gave it authenticity to the era of the song. And I loved how you did your lows and your highs, right? So I don't know which one you did first. And then did you ever find sometimes when I tried doing that where I wanted to sing a main lead and then I'd come in afterwards and then I tried harmonizing it, doing a backup vocal with my own self-singing? I find that a lot of times that I end up just singing my part, like literally singing in the same note I just let off with, rather than either harmonizing or doing backup vocal. I always tend, because I'm hearing it, right? So I always lead into the main vocal instead of doing the backup. That's always been tricky for me, but you did that very well. Nice job, Dennis. yeah, for some reason, I have a difficult time doing that. I know a lot of you can do it. I mean, I've seen Connie do it hundreds of times. I just have a hard time pulling that off. I don't know why. Oh, you too, Belle? Yeah, right. Don't you find that, like, you hear yourself sing, and then you're trying to, you sing with yourself, and you want to sing off note because you don't want to sing the main note, right? But then you end up going into the same note that you let out with. It happens to me all the time. And it frustrates me because I see a lot of people do it. But, I don't know. I haven't been able to pull it off yet. Anyways, this is Kathy, a.k.a. Kat. Kat, you are singing the Shoop Shoop song by Cher. Is this the salt and pepper one? Shoop, shoop, ba-doop, shoop, ba-doop. I love that song. But this, I don't think, is a salt and pepper one. Because Cher was around before salt and pepper. You know, we should form a group called Garlic and Salt. Or Onion and Garlic. I mean, why not? They have a group called The Shelves. There was one called The Doorknobs. Right? I mean, I don't know. I guess you think it's like a weird name and it works. Anyways, this is Kat, ladies and gentlemen. Another fantastic gang member here. Singing the Shoop Shoop song by Cher. Here you are, Kat.
Does he love me? I want to know. How can I tell if he loves me so? Is it in his eyes? Well, no, you'll be deceived. Is it in his eyes? Well, no, he'll make believe if you want to know. If he loves you so, it's in his kiss. That's where it is. Oh, yeah. Or is it in his face? Oh, no, it's just his charm. It's his warm embrace. Well, no, that's just his arms if you want to know. If he loves you so, it's in his kiss. That's where it is. Whoa, it's in his kiss. That's where it is. Oh, hold him, squeeze him tight, find out what you want to know. If it's love, if it really is, it's there in his kiss. How about the way he acts? Oh no, that's not the way, and you're not listening to what I say. If you want to know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss. Whoa, it's in his kiss. Oh, hold him, squeeze him tight, find out what you want to know. If it's love, if it really is, it's there in his kiss. How about the way he acts? Well, no, it's not the way, and you're not listening to what I say. If you want to know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss. Whoa, it's in his kiss. Whoa, yeah, it's in his kiss. Whoa, it's in his kiss. That's where it is. It's in his kiss. That's where it is. Oh, it's in his kiss. That's where it is. Whoa, it's in his kiss.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, it's in his kiss.
That is a Cat right there. It's in his kiss, the Shoop Shoop song by Cher. Cat, beautiful job. A lot of spunktinuity. That is a word. I just made it up. Copyright that, John, please. That's another one. You know, Cat, what I never understood, and this boggles my brain to this day, when you hear a song, right, the title sometimes makes no sense to the actual song because a lot of the main lyrics really like aren't the song. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't they call that song "It's in His Kiss"? Instead it's a "Shoop Shoop" song. I don't know, just a thought on that. But Kat, very nice job, as always, my dear. And again, a lot of powerhouse songs you guys did. And you can equate that to, or some do, to being, like, see, how do I explain this? When a lot of people are singing, you know, power chords, they think of, say, Helmut Lottie, or, you know, somebody doing like, you know, like an Elvis Presley Hurt or something like that, right? That necessarily isn't always the case, right? Because a lot of, you know, power chords are really restrained. So to have a power chord without hitting the high notes is much, much different. You can have a power chord, but you can have your note low. And to control that in the breathing and the vibrato, I think really displays your power in your vocals itself. And a lot of you, if not all of you, you guys have your breathing techniques. I mean, you know, so there's a lot of things, as you guys are aware, that go into play when you're singing a song. And I think that, you know, a lot of people who don't understand that, right, they don't get it. But for those of you now, you guys understand that, and you guys mastered that. And that, again, comes along with, you know, doing things, you fail, right, and then that's how you learn. And then you do something different until you get it right. So failure equals success. And I think each and every one of you, how you guys sing your songs tonight is, you know, really true to that. So great job, everybody. And don't forget, that's right, the revenge people. So in other words, I picked Belle, so Belle will have to learn Blue by Leanne Rimes for next Friday's show. I have to learn Beat It for the following Friday, which thankfully gives me enough time to try and do that song. I think I can pull it off, Belle. I'll be all right. But anyways, so that's how that works. And then I've already, my boys are fighting about something. I've already come up with the next event, which you guys will really, really like. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, let me go to one of the last feature artists. Now, this particular song here, I wanted to do because I know a lot of you always say all the time, can you do something other than Elvis? And I do. It's actually, you know, on my recordings. But a lot of things I have on private for a particular reason. And I'll share something with you guys that I typically don't share with a lot of people. Outside of my normal style or my comfortability when it comes to singing, I tend to overanalyze myself. And when I'm hearing something different, my natural tone is that style of Elvis. So Matt can probably relate to this. When I'm singing something out of that realm, it makes me very uncomfortable. And I don't like what I hear, right? So I have to get used to it. I've always been like that. I will always be like that. I'm very critical of myself. But, you know, I have to understand that I have to accept that my voice can do various things. So that's why a lot of times I keep things on private. I'm very sketchy about how I do different things when it comes to singing. And for myself personally, I think a lot of the stuff I do is mediocre. But anyways, this song I really, really enjoyed, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I think it's still on private, but I put a lot of oomph into it. So here we go. This, what the heck am I doing? I even forgot what I was doing. I don't know the name of the song. I just have my name down here. But here I am. Anyways, I I forget the name of the song, but who cares? Here it goes. Oh, If You Don't Know Me By Now. This was recorded a while back. So here we go.
You don't know me by now. You will never, never, never know me. Ooh. All those things we've been through, you should understand me like I understand you. Baby, I know the difference, right and wrong. I ain't gonna do nothing to upset our happy home. Yeah, don't get so excited. I come home late at night, 'cause we only act like children when we argue, fuss and fight. You're gone, wrong funny moves. I've got mine, woman, you got yours too. It's trusting me like I trust in you. As long as we've been together, that should so be easy to do. Just get yourself together, or we might as well say goodbye. What good is a love affair when you don't see eye to eye? If you don't know me, oh, you will never, never, never know me. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. If you don't know me.
Now, right, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know me by now, thank you very much for the comments. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's out of my comfort zone. Right, and yeah, Matt, I agree. Yes, there are, so to my point earlier, right, my tones naturally always want to go to that Elvis tone because that's my natural tone when I sing. It just, it's the way it is. So my voice gravitates to that all the time. My natural voice is that tone or style of, you know, like Elvis style, so to speak. But so it's weird because I have to train myself to not sing like Elvis. I know it sounds weird, but I have to train my voice and work on it, believe it or not to sound like Elvis. And so that's very difficult. That's why when I say that, you know, when I sing out of my comfort zone, I'm very, very particular about how I sound and the way I do it, and I don't like a lot of times of what I hear, right? So I try to do different things, but again, it's, you know, at the end of the day, music is, right? It's whatever you make of it. It's what you gravitate towards and what you take away from it. So that's what I love about music. That's what I love about you guys. You guys do the same thing. Each of you has your own unique style, and everybody brings something different to the table each time, right? And music in my opinion, I think is a gift by God first and foremost. And secondly, it's probably one of the greatest, if not the best, free tool, aside from our mind, that we have. Everybody has, whether you admit it or not, some form of music in them. You just have to find it. And music is all around you. It's everywhere you look. It's in the birds, it's in the air, it's everywhere. So that's why everybody's together, because we all love and appreciate music. So thank you, each one of you. And to close out our night, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play one more blooper from my mother. And then next week will be the Pick One Members Plot, the first round. All right, so whoever got picked the first round, you will be up next week. So, Belle, I cannot wait to hear your Leanne Rimes song, Blue. I know you are going to knock it out of the park. I know you're going to do a fantastic, fantastic job. Let me see. It does wander, right? That's what's so fun about. We try to think of different things. We're not like a multi-million subscriber list. We don't need to be. The people that we have and the people that continue to join. You guys make it fun, and we want to really make it enjoyable for you guys. So we try to come up with different things that are unique. And the next challenge I have after this is going to be actually unique, and I'll give you a little clue because I don't want to overwhelm everybody. But the next event after this 2-week event, it's similar, right? The difference is that you're going, whoever signs up, right, is going to be picking somebody else to duet with. And there's going to be a twist to that. And I already have all my notes written down. It's going to be real, real fun. You guys will have a blast with it. I guarantee you that. But and it's called Strange Match. But again, don't worry about that. Let's get through these next 2 weeks for the Pick One Members Plot. I'm really, really excited to see what each one picks. John, did we send the list of who picked who already in the email? Yeah, you did? Okay. I figured so. It's going to be fun, Kat. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, Wanda, it is. Yeah, the duet thing is going to be really, really cool. You guys will like it. I guarantee it. It's going to be a huge twist to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, I want to play this last thing for my mom. She was going to try watching. I know she can't text, but she says she's going to try watching. So, I wanted to hopefully bring up her spirits a little bit. So, this last blooper that my mom did, she's singing Crazy. And again, she cracks, right? But, again, we had a lot of fun. So, I just wanted to share this. And hopefully, Mom, hopefully you're watching and puts a little smile on that sunshine face of yours. So here is clearly goofing around with myself, singing Crazy.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. And then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for crying and crazy for trying. Can we pick up from halfway?
Take 700.
That's my mom. Clearly, I love sharing that stuff. Yeah, she, you know, she's an amazing woman. She's, and thank you everybody for your nice, you know, kind comments. I appreciate it. You know, Bev actually talked with John. Actually, so yeah, she's doing a little bit better, you know, but hopefully that puts a smile on her face and, of course, makes her feel warm and loved. All your nice, warm comments, guys. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. And I encourage, you know, anybody, whether it's a friend, family member, whatever, just, you know, have fun with music. That's what it's about, right? It brings us together. It unites us in ways that we never thought were possible. So, with that being said, from myself and, of course, gang, we appreciate each and every one of you and cannot wait till next week for the first round of the Pick One Members Plot. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then the following week is the Revenge Songs. So, Belle, her revenge to me is Michael Jackson. Beat It. And I don't know what anybody else has yet. I haven't read the list. And, of course, you guys don't have to post a revenge song right now. Yeah, Wanda, you know, and I'm sure you had a blast with your dad. And that's awesome that you did. You know, and anybody that has had that pleasure of doing that, that's awesome. You know, those are memories that can never be taken away, right? So those are the things that we cherish always. No, I haven't read the list, John. No, not yet. That's why I said I haven't read the list yet. So I have no intention on reading it now that you just yelled at me. I'll read it next week. But I'm sure you were, Wanda. I'm sure you guys had a lot of fun. So, guys, that concludes this great show, and we thank each and every one of you for participating, for being part of our show, and making all of this possible. So for all of you out there, I want to say that, guys, please be kind to others, okay? And, you know, don't forget, be kind to yourself. That's important as well. Depending on what day it is, have a fantastic weekend. Treat yourself well, guys. Be safe out there, okay? And until next Friday, God bless. Adios. I am Denny Cool and gang. Have a good night.
I always keep that